Hey guys, I wanted to do another character on Neverwinter, and I just wanted to check out the other races again, and to make things different from the character that I already have. And I have the Drow, which is way at the bottom here. And I had picked the Drow for a Warlock, and just for kicks or whatever. But then I decided, you know what, I don't really like the Warlock, so I'm just gonna make a second character. And go from there. But this is the 2016 version of this character that I'm gonna make. I don't know if they're gonna make changes anytime soon. It seems like it's been the same since this game has released, but it's hard to tell because I haven't really kept track on the characters. Okay, so we have our human. The abilities is versatile defense, ability scores, and heroic effort. The half orc, the abilities are furious assault, ability scores swift charge. And we got wood elf. The abilities are elven accuracy, ability scores, and wild step. So if you want an archer, that'd probably be the best bet. We got a sun elf, inner calm, ability scores, and sun elf grace. I'm thinking like a healer or a mage for the sun elf. And I forgot to mention, for the half orc, you kind of just look at him. He's practically a knight or a warrior, and the human can pretty much be anything, I think. Alright, so we got the dwarf, which is pretty much a tank if you want to look at it. The abilities are stand your ground, ability scores, and cast iron stomach. And we got our halflings. The abilities are nimble reaction, ability scores, and bold. So a nice good rogue would fit this well, I think. The half elf, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Dilettante? Dilettant? I don't know what the heck that is. Ability scores and knack for success. I don't really know what I would put up for this. I guess another healer. I don't really know. You are naturally better at any facets of life. Your deflection chance, critical severity, and gold bonus. Constitution is 2, charisma and wisdom, I guess. Anyway, the Tiefling, if that's the way you pronounce it. Blood Hunt, ability scores, and infernal wrath. Of course, the Tiefling is the number one for a warlock. What do we got here? And then the Drow. The abilities are Dark Fire, ability scores, and Trance, Rogue, and Archery. I think would be good for this character. But I think I've kind of already picked mine. Out of all the races, I don't really like the Halfling, but the abilities like nimble reaction, your small stature, and quick movements give you a deflection chance 3% higher than that of other races. And of course you have 2 dexterity and either 2 plus charisma and 2 plus constitution. And then the bold, your fearless nature increases your resistance to control effects by 10%. And I think I'm gonna go rogue for this character. If you look at the costume, it's practically the same. So is the wood elf. So there's your rogues. Half a human and half orc. I guess they're kind of warriors here. The sun elf, and who else? The Tiefling. I guess they can both be mages and warlocks. What else we got here? Dwarf is kind of his own thing. Anyway, so we're gonna pick the half elf, and here's the female version if you want to look at that. Actually, the halfling is what I meant to say. Okay, so we're gonna pick our class. Trickster Rogue, the master of stealth and misdirection. The Trickster Rogue maneuvers across the battlefield and strikes from the shadows with paired daggers. The Trickster Rogue dodges in and out of melee, inflicting massive damage on foes with a flurry of deadly blows. And there's your sample powers: stealth, bloodbath, bait and switch, and thievery, which of course that's exactly what I'm gonna pick. We're gonna look at the other ones here. Devoted Cleric, there's your healer. The Devoted Cleric is a devout healer committed to preventing injury, restoring health, and faith in the divine, capable of enforcing discipline on the battlefields with a combination of territory controlled and righteous holy damage. Precise zone placement and strategic calculation are necessary traits for the Devoted Cleric. And of course, the powers are Astral Change, Flame Strike, Healing Sword, and Religion. And here's the Control Wizard. Control Wizards harness power, arcane energies to restrict, crush, and debilitate their foes wielding a magical orb. They are capable of unleashing torrents of magic and use ice and force to manipulate the movements of unwitting creatures. And the powers are Magic Missile, Chill Strike, Arcane Singularity, and Arcana. Or Arcana, if you want to say it that way. And of course, the Hunter Ranger. Look at that. Looks so awesome right now. A ranger's abilities to reflect the divide between civilization and wilderness. Although rangers learn to master weapons, most commonly bows, and those used in two-weapon fighting, they augment this martial training with their knowledge of primal magic. And the powers are Melee Stance, Hindering Shot, Hindering Strike, and Nature. And of course, the Scourge Warlock. No subtlety here, you want to deal damage. You're tougher than other warlocks, and you've got powers to help you attack and defend in melee, as well as excellent range attacks. Sample powers are Warlock Curse, Vampiric Embrace, Brood and Hadar, and Arcana. And here's our Oath-bound Paladin. Paladins are warriors of light who take holy vows to protect and preserve the light. Paladins take an oath of devotion or an oath of protection during their training to further specialize how they serve the gods. The powers are Sanctuary, Divine Touch, Lay on Hands, and Religion. And we got the Great Weapon Fighter. The Great Weapon Fighter is an unstoppable force of damage and steel, skilled in using the weight of great sword to dispatch those that stand in the way. The epitome of strength, the Great Weapon Fighter is also resilient enough to defend allies in need. And the powers are Sprint, Punishing Charge, Avalanche of Steel, and Dungeoneering. And the last class, Guardian Fighter. The Guardian Fighter is courageous and stalwart, superior at defensive maneuvers, and no stranger to hand-to-hand combat. Heavy plate armor and a shield make the Guardian Fighter a durable mainstay on the battlefield, while a trusty longsword and focused aggression cut through foes that stand in the way. And the powers are Guard, Enforced Threat, Fighter's Recovery, and Dungeoneering. Okay, so now that I went through these classes, man, that Hunter looks awesome. Wow, that's all I'm saying. Okay, the Hunter, and then the Rogue. I think I'm gonna go. Alright, let's just go with the number one pick. Let's go Trickster Rogue. And of course, we're gonna pick our attributes or ability scores. As a Trickster Rogue, your primary ability is Dexterity. Your secondary abilities are Charisma and Strength. That's good to know. That's good to know. Dexterity and Charisma. What does Charisma even do in this game? Charisma measures force of personality, persuasiveness, and leadership. Charisma is a secondary attribute for a Trickster Rogue. Your base stat is 13, and you have chosen a +2 bonus due to your race for a total of 15. Let's see, what do we want here? What do we want here? Obviously, we picked this one because it's higher already. Alright, we're gonna pick this. And of course, we're gonna pick our look here. Man, they're freaking. I don't know, man. Their faces. Let's zoom in on these guys here. No way. No way, Holmes. Hey, I'm kind of digging this one. Huh. I don't like the color, though. Oh, here we go. Well, his face is kind of weird, but I like the hairstyle and the color. Okay, we're gonna pick, looks like a native Indian. We can always change that. Select a preset and press A to move with on with character creation. Yeah, we're just gonna pick this. And we're gonna move this, we're gonna change this guy's head. Make it look different. Alright, what do we got from the top? There was one I liked just a second ago. Huh. What do you think? Here. Looks like a baby. Alright, we're gonna go with this one here. That nose I need to fix. We're gonna change the color though. Oh, you know what? He kind of looks like Oob from Dragon Ball Z. That's what he looks like. Man, that... I don't know what color. What do we got here? We want a little tan on this guy here. I think this is good. Or is that too tan? Nah, this is good, right? That's probably the same one. I hardly even changed anything. I bet that's the same. Alright, we're gonna... Wait a minute. Yeah, we're accepting this. Alright, we're changing the hair. Let's go to the top. Long braids. Alright, I kind of like that. I kind of like this too. You know what? And you know what? I'm kind of liking all of these. Not the mohawk, though. Not the bald. No way. No way. That's alright. Hey, look at this. Now that looks legit. Man bun. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, got some wild hair here. Alright, it's either this one, shaved stripe, or one of the ones from the very top here. Short braids, short flared, short styled. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one right here. He looks like a bounty hunter, kind of. And the color, we're gonna stick with... What the heck? That's not what I wanted. Alright. White. Color palette is not what I was hoping for. Here. It's not like real red or green. It's not like I would want red, but we're gonna go straight black here. And time for the eyebrows. I think the eyebrows are fine. What am I talking about? We're looking at the eyes here. No, a pupil. Tiny pupil. Small pupil. Giant pupil. Blind, eh? That'd be legit. A blind rogue using two-wielded... He's a dual-wield foe. You know, it'd be funnier if he was an archer, though. That'd be funny to see. I don't know. Something's wrong with that red eye. It just looks sick. It's too red. We're gonna go with the normal here. Medium pupil. Color, though. Now that's a better color palette. Green? What do you think? Too much? Ooh, that's legit. I like this. But for safety reasons, not really. We're gonna look at all the colors. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. The blue looks cool. I like the That wider colored look. That faint blue, faint green maybe. Too green. Here we go. Yeah, let's pick this. We're picking this. Eyebrows. Thick number 5. That's what we have. Thick number 4. Whoa. I like thick number 4. Bushy brow. Thick number 4. Color. Obviously, it's going to be black to match our head hair. At least let's hope that's black. Okay, alright, we chose this. Facial hair. I don't think these guys get that much facial hair though. Get some chops. Get some chops. Whoa, dude. Now that's freaking black. That looks terrible. Looks like it was just like fake. Looks like I used some of that shoe shine stuff. Just put it on my head there. This looks better. That color looks better, doesn't it? I think. Whatever, dude. Do I look weird? Man, I think I look weird, huh? None. Yeah, we're picking none. Tattoos. The heck, freckles? Those aren't tattoos. Huh. Okay, now I'm in the cartel here. Death. I don't even know. Whoa, dude, looks like I'm about to cast something. That's creepy. Morose. That's even worse. Look at me. I mean, scary little guy. Dirt heavy. Yeah, what do you think? Should it be dirt heavy? Two-Face. Dirt light. Let's be dirt light. Yeah, let's be dirt light. Scars. Cheek left. Right. My left. Here. Face scaling. Nose. We're gonna do the nose right here. Nose height. No, let's do nose width. Hope I don't mess this up. Yeah, it looks more normal, eh? Yeah. Nose height. Nose length. Yeah, let's shorten this bad boy up. Huh, it's still pointing very down, but I think it looks better. Nose height, it's right in the middle here. Man, I can hardly tell the difference. I don't see any difference here. Huh. That bridge, though. That's, bridge depth. Is the right makes it fatter or skinnier? I have no idea here. No idea. Whatever. Wait, that's depth. I don't even know what I'm doing. Here we go. I guess? I guess? Whatever. We're good. We look good, huh? Lip fullness. Cheeks. Ooh, forehead. Let's go to the forehead. There is no forehead. I guess I'm fine. Body shape. Toned. Default. Halfling heavy. Halfling slim. I wish I was naked right now. Hide armor. There we go. Dang, look at you. Freaking beast. Halfling toned. I don't know what to think. Whatever. I guess that's fine. Body scaling. I'm fine. Continue. Alright, here's our deity affiliation. Select a deity affiliation. This selection is for flavor and has no effect on gameplay. That's good. Alright, Moradin, since we're already on it. The All-Father forwards the Dwarf race for... Oh, I'm not going for the Dwarves. Where is the Halflings? The Amonator? Amonator? I have no idea. The Amonator is the god of the sun and time. His church teaches that he has died and been reborn time and again, like the turning of a great clock. He is revered by farmers, merchants, and nomads who follow the seasons and the turnings of the celestial clock, as well as paladins who battle undead. Shantae is the mother of Toril, and she oversees the interaction of sentient mortals with the natural world. She draws worshippers from all who depend on the land and their livelihood, including farmers and villagers who live close to the land, and druids who tend the wild reaches. Shantae is kindly a goddess who nurtures and feeds the world. Coralin is a skilled warrior and father of the elven races. Kellenvor presides over the passage from life to death, judging the faithless and the false, and apportioning souls to their proper fate in the afterlife. His followers are drawn from those who find comfort in the natural transition from life to death, and those who battle undead, and the practitioners of necromancy. Wherever they might be found, Kellenvor's absolute fairness, firm hand, and steady grace brings comfort to those who lose a loved one. Okay. Sylvanus, the Forest Father, or Tree Father, is the Lord of Nature, etc., etc. He is worshipped by druids, rangers, hermits, and others who dwell in the wilderness. Sylvanus is a wild and unpredictable, given to tender acts of mercy and wild bouts of savagery. I think that might be our place. Selûne, the goddess of moon, governs the ebb and flow of tides and comforts the world with her silvery glow in the black of night. She constantly battles the darkness of her sister Shar. The ranks of Selûne's faithful include mariners, travelers, and those who seek comfort in the night. Selûne is kind, caring, angelus, ever waxing and waning in power. Agma is the lord of knowledge and thought, both the spoken and the written word. The binder is served by etc., etc., etc. Bards, lore keepers, sages, scribes, wizards. Revered by dwarves, Moradin, the Allfather, forged the Dwarf. That was the first thing I saw. Soon is the mistress of beauty and tender emotions. She is revered by artists, lovers, and gallants, drawn from the ranks of humans, elves, and half-elves. Despite her flirtatious, loving nature, the Lady of Love holds herself aloof, pledging her heart only to her faithful. Tempest is the god of battle and patron of martial prowess. He is revered by all warriors from the lowliest soldier to the mightiest warlord. The fearless lord of battle views war as a force of nature that shapes and reshapes the civilizations. The loyal fury is the god of law. Dutifully upholding the strictures of civilization, Torm is served by paladins and other holy champions. Ever steadfast and true, consumed blah blah blah. Timora, known as a Lady Luck. Timora is a goddess of good fortune. Those who seek good luck or want to express thanks for having received it pay homage to. Okay, we're picking Sylvanas here. Alright, character origins. Wait, what was I? I was Netheril. Select the character origin. This selection is for flavor, etc. The Empire of Netheril has risen from the desert lands of Amarok, a land wreathed in shadows and dominates the northern reaches of Faerun. The Netherese claim a long and ancient history of for their country. Crap. Which one are the halflings? The Dale Lands. Let's go from the top here. The North Dark, which is probably my favorite because, you know, Drist. Faerun's Underdark is a network of subterranean tunnels, caverns, seas, and rivers that spans the entire world. Beneath the lands north and east of Waterdeep and Neverwinter lies a vast and notorious domain called the North Dark. Cormyr, the Forest Kingdom of Cormyr, lies at the western end of the sea in Fallen Stars. The brave and noble folk of Cormyr are justly proud of their centuries-old kingdom, seeing the land of the Purple Dragon as a redoubt of sanity in a world gone mad. Librar is a land of friendship and safety, a defensive league of strong independent cities. It offers a new start for people with ruined lives, welcoming those of all races and backgrounds as long as their intentions are noble. Netheril. The Empire of Netheril has risen from the desert sands of Amarok and land wreathed in shadows that dominates the northern reaches of Faerun. The Netherese claim a long and ancient history of their country. In everything has a price. Controlled by 5 wealthy and powerful merchant houses, is ruled through scheming, intimidation, and pragmatism. People of who tire of the corrupt rule of the high houses often go in search of adventure. Waterdeep. The City of Splendors is a center of commerce, where representatives of every race, creed, and nation come to trade, spread rumors, and make their fortunes. Waterhavens are united in their hopes of bettering their lot in life and embrace the adventuring life in hopes of making their fortunes. Luskan. The dismal city of Luskan festers on the northern shores of the Sword Coast. Its days of glory and prominence far behind it, a magnet for freaks, cast-offs, the fugitives. Luskan replenishes its dying population with a steady stream of exiles fleeing justice or persecution. Most people who end up in Luskan soon look for a way out, a chance to escape a pointless death at the hands of madmen, fiends, or worse. Grey Vale. Beneath the mysterious star mounds at the southern edge of the ancient high forest, the Grey Vale straddles the river Delembrir in the north. The dangerous wilderness helps produce a hard breed of adventurer. Dragon Coast. Mentions of the Dragon Coast evokes images of dark alleys and underhanded dealings of thieves, guilds, and pirate ships. A wellspring of diversity, all manner of adventurer, comes from the Dragon Coast. And of course, Neverwinter is home to a hardy and creative people who have rebuilt their city in the wake of the eruption of Mount Hotenow. While still a shadow of its former glory, the city shows why it is called the City of Skilled Hands. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is a city of opportunity and fair laws. The city prides itself on being an open place where anyone can become a citizen or start a new life, regardless of race or background. Adventurers from all walks of life come from Baldur's Gate, where opportunity awaits on every corner. Moonshae Isles. Off the western coast of Faerun lies an archipelago known as the Moonshae Isles. It is home to two human cultures, the Druidic folk and the Sefaring Northlanders. The isolated, brutal terrain has bred a hardy and self-reliant people. Myth Draenor. This ancient elven kingdom was once the foremost power north of the Sea of Fallen Stars before it fell into darkness 7 centuries ago. It remained a monster-haunted ruin for hundreds of years until the sun and the moon elves reclaimed the kingdom shortly before the Year of Blue Fire. Myth Draenor has flourished since its refounding. The Dalelands. The Dalelands are a group of loosely allied communities that share common cultures and traditions. Dale's folk believe strongly in individual freedom and collective responsibility. Alright, we went through all these here, and we're just going to pick Neverwinter, because we're awesome. And what do we got here? Origin Variants. Clever Opportunist, Initiate of the Faith, Militia Defender, Seeker of Knowledge. Again, this is just for flavor. Neverwinter is home to... Wait a minute, it's all the same here. Alright, so the bottom sentence. Where other people see calamity, you see opportunity and a way to make a quick buck. You belong to one of the clergies who help bolster the faith of beleaguered Neverwintians. Militia Defender. You have helped defend Neverwinter against the many threats who seek to destroy it. Seeker of Knowledge. You have come to help reclaim the arcane lore lost in the cataclysm which destroyed Neverwinter. We're picking Militia Defender here. We're no wuss. Alright, let's pick our name. We're going with Vice. No idea why. Beacon Adventure. Nobody has that name. I guess Vice rhymes with Slice, and since I'm a rogue, it only makes sense. Kind of?
Look out! Hey, are you alright?
Gosh, she's ugly. Oh my gosh.
With the left thumbstick.
Man. What a loser. Look at me. Where the heck is all my equipment? Anyway, this has been the character creation. I feel like this moves a lot different now. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I haven't played this in forever. This has been Character Creation 2016, and we chose the Halfling. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, peace out.